born in it. I'm a done in it. I won in it.
Hey, yo, Kudo. You going brazen?
I love for the trap. I love for the trap. Like it's real love. Yeah, about nigga. I was born in it. I'm a done in it. I won in it. I'm about nigga. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap, it almost got me killed. Somebody grab a heater, in and out of town, buy a lot, get the prices cheaper. I was born in it, try to make a train, can have my son in it. Dope man, son, paid attention, now I'm a done in it. Babe, I love you, you my everything. Love with the trap, see that Z, that's my wedding ring. Lamp now run through the hood, finna blow the brain. Don't know why I be without you, probably go insane. My love for the trap. My love for the trap. I think this love real. Still got love for the trap, it almost got me killed. Grab a sandwich bag, take cash out. When you come, bring only cash. Before I had a house, I swear the trap house me many nights. I'm on the plane again, we getting low, it's time to take a flight. Hey, I love you. You trying to nigga like how I'ma put something before you. Second trip I ever had on land way, right in folks. Show me what love was. I swear at first I had no ups and downs in this shit. 2 and 3, watch for the raid. Knew I make something out of my life and I went today. Nigga pull up now, cause it ain't too many left. I ain't making no excuses, playing the cards that I was dealt. I'm in a trap house, locked downtown, nice as hell, but I'ma trap it out. Really know them raps, told you that, got it mapped out. Since I graduated, 5 years, seen no drought. I think it's real love. I love that trap shit. You change a nigga life, know this shit wrong, I don't know why, feel so right. My love for the trap. I know where I be.
Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. You boys playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick, don't kick. Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. You boys playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick, don't kick. What's the business pimping already? What it do? We just some thugs in the club on that Grey Goose. We blowing Doja on the poles in the DJ booth. I bolted down, clean or some bitch too. These hoes usually broke ass hustlers hate, but I'm used to it. That fake shit, I'm seeing through it. Fuck the world from yours truly. I'm from Bogonia, bitch. Fresh off a nigga's ass, break up his county, bad happen, catch a jelly, the Swiller man. That undercover street in the mainstream of hip hop. Who want it with top? That Texas tycoon top. Now use a pistol grip, Mossberg for my life. Buckshot slugs, taking only hit shot. I hate a bitch nigga, a snitch nigga that talk too much. So you can't piss on me, player. Tell me it's raining, hold 'em up. Special report, the evening edition, all access granted. When you the bitch up, you stood up and handed. Throw your hood up, that shoot a bitch, nigga. Dib dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick, don't kick. Throw your hood up, that shoot a bitch, nigga. Dib dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick, don't kick. You can tell I'm from Dallas because I roll Dayton's. You know the truth when you hear. Look at these boys hating. I'm an old country ass nigga, twerking nickel plated, hip hop Hall of Famer, first time ballot, baby. Fuck truth, we on that crunk juice. Throw it up.
Smoke me with your boy,
Already roll it up. I got the dice, see the least say what they hitting for. Breaking bread or busting heads, get my dick sucked. I'm getting bent up in this bitch like it's my birthday. New Year's Eve and June 19th, cause of so say. Game time, Texas two-step, knuckle up. I treat these boys like faggots, tear their ass up. Real, recognize the real, throw your hood up. The T.O.P., D-double-L-A-R-A. It's enough bread for
All right, brother Records.
Yo, what's up, Dollar Man? What's up, man? Want you let your boo know what's going on down there in the 214, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been coming out with their stuff, you know what I'm talking about? We hearing from everybody. We want to know what's going on down there in D-Town, you know what I'm talking about? Where them real thugs at, you know what I'm talking about? Where them boys at, you know what I'm talking about? Want you let your boos know what's going on? Holla at us one time, you know what I'm talking about? Give me something, where you at, boy?
Here's your 411 on that 214. Y'all dial 911 if my shit don't blow. A pioneer with this rap as far as Dallas concerned. With gold grills, with attributes, with plenty money to burn. The last man to hit the door and I be the last man standing. I'll be there when the deal go down cause I done applied it and planned it. You got to spread your hustle. It ain't about just flexing your muscle. Cause when the folks get at your ass, you ain't got nothing but trouble. You got the dip switch ride, put the game in overdrive. Premeditation thoughts and moves, the only way you survive. Game recognized game, so what's up, baby? Say what you need, yeah, it's all gravy. Internet, interstate, don't give a damn what it takes. I got to have it, going to get it, coming back with this weight. A heavyweight nigga now, Mr. Shot Caller. And now no shit jump off in Dallas unless I call it.
Aight. Yeah, we feeling you, you know what I'm saying? But now what you tell your boo where them money hustlers at, you know what I'm talking about? Got to have it, them paper chasers, you know what I'm talking about? Eat money for breakfast, you know what I'm talking about? All about their money on that hustle every day from sunset to sunrise, you know what I'm talking about? Open your eyes and see what's really going on, bring it to them, where they at?
What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy, Mr. 214, 21 Joe, 214. They know what it is with me, man. Real talk, Dallas After Dark. Every Tuesday on Nostalgic Radio from 7 to 9. Y'all can bank on that. But we've been having a bunch of interesting things going on in the news that I'm going to just chip on. I ain't going to go deep into it because it's really just how you feel about it. And y'all know I'm going to tell y'all how I feel. That part of the game. But I told y'all a long time ago, anytime my brother, plug me in, boom, cut the mic on, that we going to have to talk some black history. I feel that it's our job to teach black history because it's our history. It's nobody else's history. All right. Bet that. Hold on just a sec. And what? I know what to do. Man. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all know old school still learning and churning, you know what I'm saying? But appreciate it, bro. Now, like I was telling y'all, anytime my brother, put me on, I think it's our job to talk something about black history, just to have it out there as a conversation. Not to have nothing that you live and die by, but you need to know your history. You know what I mean? You need to know the history, not just what we've been taught, but we need to know. You need to know, man. So if we don't teach black history to our kids, I beg and I ask the question, who do y'all think is responsible for teaching it? If we don't hold black history sacred, like other races hold their history sacred, who's gonna do it? Think about what I'm telling y'all. I challenge every man, you know what I mean? Like I do every week, to 1 hour a week where you sit at the dinner table with your family, man, with your gal and your kids, and y'all ain't got your phones on, y'all ain't got no tablets or laptops, y'all not playing the PlayStation together, being buddies and shit, y'all not streaming nothing on TV, binge watching nothing, no. What you're doing is sitting around the table having conversation for 1 hour, 60 minutes. Think about all the time that we had to do everything else. I'm just saying 1 hour. 1 hour out of a whole week. trust me, it's hard because I get pushed back in my house. When I first started it, oh, it was gravy. But when I told them that this is what's expected, oh, wait a minute, now we got to do this every week? Yeah. This ain't no experiment. This is not me practicing medicine like the doctors do on our ass. This is me as head of household, not trying to whip nothing into shape. I'm trying to open up the lines of communication. That's key for us, man. That's key in our community. You know, I told y'all last week some Black history, and I'm going to double tap on it again tonight before I go into anything. At the legendary Lincoln High School in sunny South Dallas, right between Bunton and Dixon, they went back-to-back girls 4A basketball championship. And I just wanted to give them girls, you know, just so many props. You know, some of them, they good kids, man. They good kids. They really are. And the best part about it is they know how to work together. They know what a team is. Even though they're going off, you know, into colleges and gonna be playing with other girls, they know how to play now. They know what makes a team. They know what makes a winner. They know the sacrifices that have to be made in order to win, y'all. See, that's the part don't nobody understand. And so to those 12 girls, man, and they not all seniors. We got with pistol still loaded now. But I think we got 5 seniors. We want to wish them all the best. We want to let them know that, in my opinion, that's the Mecca. Lincoln is the Mecca. South Oak Cliff has been doing their thing recently because, you know, they got the coach back from samples and all that. He got his thing going. And, you know, that's a hotbed for talent, too. So let's not sleep on South Oak Cliff, them Bickley boys, South Marsalis. No, we can't sleep on that. But in my personal opinion, they not the Mecca. Hell, it was a point in Sox existence where they were all white. How can you be a Mecca? Mecca, in my opinion, means the original black. Oh, well then that's Lincoln. From George Washington and all that's Lincoln. The legendary Lincoln High School in sunny South Dallas. Y'all heard me? So y'all send your prayers up, man. We got a couple of babies trying to make this graduation. They got their prom coming up Saturday. Man, we've been having shootings and fights, and it's been like the hood be. But it's only because lack of understanding, lack of teaching, lack of leadership. That's why I say it's key that we open up the lines of communications in our household. But now here's the kicker. As the man, as the head of household, when you're a husband and not a boyfriend, nobody wants to hear what you're thinking about, how you feel. And a woman, that's all she wants you to do is listening to how she feels. So keep that in your mind. Don't let it bend you too much because it's kind of just like genetics. It's just in their blood and it's in our blood. We don't get credit for shit. We don't get respected on shit. But we are expected to do any and everything at the drop of a dime. So when I say open up the lines of communications, it means you allow your family to talk to you and tell you what's going on in their day-to-day activities. You know what I mean? Anything happening under your roof where you paying the bills, you should know. Yeah, anything. If it's happening under your roof, you're responsible for it. Whatever it is. However it is. Now, the part of the game that nobody wants to discuss is we fuck up just as much as anybody else. Like right now, Trump arguing with the Pope and all that shit. He over there got a war going on, getting that money like a motherfucker. He getting all money like a motherfucker. That son bitch raking it in. But we judge them for that. We have an opinion on how they get their money. Is it because we don't have no money? Because y'all know he can't win no holy war. No one thinks that. Think about why he's shooting bombs at and who he attacking. Was it written? See, if it was a lie, somebody else told it, I didn't. I'm just telling y'all how they play the game. It's like playing checkers and this nigga playing, chess. They done already looped it up, but the whole time it's like Monopoly. Every time they pass go, they collecting their money. Look how hot gas is now. And I'm talking about in Texas. We got our own fucking oil. We don't need nobody oil. Damn near $4 a gallon. We got to be careful and think about what we doing, how we doing our shit. And remember, everybody gonna tell you they going through something. And all you got to do is tell them to keep their feet to the ground and keep pushing, and they'll come out of it. Because in life, you're either what? Going into a storm, in a storm, or coming out of a storm. Life is that L and F right in the middle. You know what I mean? If this and if that. So you got to keep pushing in order to do what you want to do, accomplish what you want to accomplish. We're doing a STAR test right now at school. And I try to get the kids to understand, man, don't rush through the test, man. Take your time. If you don't know, skip the question. Because I need to know where you're at so I can know where we're trying to get you to. And if you can do that, that tells me you know how to learn and you know how to listen. Well, those are two qualities that's very important in life. Is this nigga gonna listen to anybody that's head so goddamn hard? Is he so goddamn spoiled? Is he gonna spaz out? Or can he take corrective criticism? So what, he made a mistake. He won't make the same mistake twice. Because once I bring it to his attention, he'll notice it. Oh yeah, when it's like that, I got to do this. Whatever it is. Talking to one of my students today and asked him what he wanted to be. Now, in the beginning, he wanted to be a police officer. Now, this morning about 9:30, he said, I don't want to be no police officer no more. I don't like police. I said, now why you don't like the law? He said, well, they'll come lock you up when you spazzing out. I said, that's their job. He said, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I said, I can respect that. So what do you want to do now? He said, Mr. Richardson, I want to be a construction worker. Now, mind y'all, I work in the behavior unit, which is where kids are with ADHD and all that and spaz out all the time. So, now him being around drill guns and all that kind of shit, hey. But now, he more than capable of doing it because he understands right from wrong. So I asked him, well, what part of the house do you want to build? He said, what do you mean? I said, do you want to pour the foundation? Do you want to build a frame? Do you want to do the roofing? What do you want to do? You want to do the windows? He said, no, I want to build the whole house. I said, well, there's some money in that, but you don't even have to go to college for that. You can go to trade school. Like right now, you're sitting in here wanting to argue with me and act all out like you're 8 years old, but you're telling me what you want to do in 2 more semesters. I don't know. You might ought to put a grip on that. Because in order to be successful at anything in life, you're gonna have to take directions from somebody at some point in that journey. you're going to have to listen to somebody. Yeah. Draw on all the people around you. God don't put people in your life for no reason. He ain't made no mistake. Everybody there, though, they not there forever. But they there for a reason. They there for a season. They there, it's a teaching something, no matter, it's never a loss, it's always a lesson. So if it's a lesson, you learn it. Y'all follow where I'm going with that? Be careful, man, when you start talking about these people, man. And, think about where we at and what we doing. I can't even say right now that, it's the same as when I was young. Like now, youngsters are youngsters. But when I was younger, the racial tension was different than it is now. But we killing us on such a high rate, I guess they decided to chill out. Do y'all hear me? I'm going to stop and chop it up with y'all, man, and I'm going to tell y'all what's real on every aspect of what I think. And when I tell y'all we need to open up the lines of communication, it's real talk. I know it's like, man, he just said that. I need y'all to hear me, man. It's so important, man, that we talk to our families. Because a lot of times, women get mad when you don't know why they mad. What kind of shit is that? When all they got to do is tell us. I don't know it's a problem unless you tell me it's a problem. But do me a favor. We can't have a problem every motherfucking day. You got good days and bad days. They not all bad days. Do me a favor. Keep a log. When we having our 1 hour meeting once a week, drop it on the table. Don't wake me up with that every day. Don't tell me about this and that. I don't want to hear that. Not every day. But I'm in the batter's box anyway. Every ball I hit gonna be foul. I ain't gonna strike out. I'm gonna be swinging hard than a bitch. I done told y'all. We gonna go to commercial and then I'll be right back. I want to talk about the Cowboys and the NFL draft and the WNBA draft just happened last night, and I'll be right back with y'all, man. And it's Mr. 214. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, sir.
The boys in my hoods, they splitting the guard, sipping on bar, and keeping a bad bitch in the car. Knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day, scratch, player, period. Who me? Don't get it twisted, I'm a self-made entity. The mayor, South Dino, hip-hop district of 214. I'm top dollar, make dollar, other dollar, Mac dollars. Lone Star State, representer, playboy, the city of Dallas. Flamethrower, heavy hitter, gifted gab, something serious. STTEPPCILD. Yeah, your boy got lyrics. MC in his truest form, crushing crews how they come. Solo Johnson's album drop constant, damn near done. So I agree to disagree with most of you cats exploiting and fucking up rap. The top of Texas, how you love that? Black ball like Connie Hawkins, but still I came metaphoric and a calico and make them feel my pain. Cruising down the street in my Chevy big body. I'm up in Highland Hills, rolling through Paul Quinn College. Stopped by the gym to shoot some hoops. I saw this barber named Tamika talking about top what it do. Another big body looking just like me. I took a second look, it's my boy Lil B. He rolled down the window, blowing smoke in my face. Said DUI, got a session at Clip Blue at 8.
Pay attention what the hood say. Come on, motherfucker. Come on.
Aces and eights, stuck at the gate, playboy, I'm pushing this weight. Granted, no wins, I clean my slate. I serve these fiends, but I kept my faith. You a hustler, you got to sell more than dope. If you a killer, how the fuck do the living know? Bitch, I kill you, nigga, I steal your hair now on feel. Let me flip out in this motherfucker, I'm blowing buildings. everybody's good all the time. Life is beautiful, fuck dying. That means you hoe ass niggas keep your bitch ass in line. Everything ain't for everybody and stunt ain't for me. Fuck over top at 2 o'clock, you're dead 2:45. Remain calm, weather the storm. I was born to perform. Bitches pay me, make music pay me. I'll be more time before I'm done. How you gon' bullshit the bullshit till you not, nigga? How you gon' get rich sitting on your ass getting high, nigga? Y'all keep that stun in New Orleans, can't do no front with no orders. I need cash for my goods, I'm blowing up shit just for starters. If I can see you, I can touch you, that's the ski low, the last man standing. That's how I planned it, for real though. Icon, underground Dallas, hip-hop, legendary status. You know me, Mr. Shabby, that Dixon Circus, let's spontan, nigga. Boys in my hood, they split in the car, sipping on bars. And keeping a bad bitch in the car, knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day for scratch, play a period.
Payback the motherfucker, ain't
Concentrating about confetti, say M.O.B. Your boy the bad and I'm trying to get head. I'm sick and I can't quit. That's why I dropped this remix. Ain't gon' pay who. Shit, y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. My own T. Jones say I'm thugged out. I'm posted up in South Dallas selling CDs out the drug house. I might be wrong, but I'm sold out. Cause I'm gon' get mine, and that's bottom line, leave no doubt. Cause the boys in my hood stay splitting the guard, sipping on bar, and keeping a bad bitch in the car. Knowing nothing in life but to go out and get it, grind all day for scratch, play a period.
Make them clap to this. Make them clap to this. Make them clap to this. Make them clap to this.
From a baby mama brother.
Next rhyme storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knock, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break T. Jones' heart. But in the process from growing up order, man, sometimes you lose just your reality. Know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat. Where every
Yeah, this how we living for real down here. Bitch. Some pissed off and broke shit for real down here. That's how we living down in this bitch, nigga. We don't give a
Big Daddy, man, I thought you said you gonna take me to the barber shop.
Say, man, I'm coming, G. If you just quit tripping so
Say,
much.
man, you knucklehead know we got a show at 9 o'clock.
Man, which one of y'all done stole all my rubber bands, man?
I'm gonna meet y'all
Get
back
faded and
Hold on.
tight fades and braids up in his clique. Man, the politicians ain't taking no.
Hold on.
Tight fades and braids. Man, the
the politicians ain't taking no. Shout up! Tight fades and braids up in his wig. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Shout up! Tight fades and braids. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Get buck with us. When you see that candy paint, baby, please don't touch. I'm real, I'm trill, I'm ready to bust. I'm sipping fine cognac with my inside flush, baby, don't mess with us. So now you know, playing like a fraud, play the game I go. You mad cause your girl's a pro, but I'm steady coming down with them suicide doors. And now that you know, man, I'm jumping out the shower. $500 shirt, 2,080 power. It's straight drop jam, baby, every hour. I'm turning up my nut to get the trunk louder. You know my partner's gonna grind until they pocket fat. They smoke blunts, but us, we smoke Paul bats. I'm gripping on the wood, is it understood? 79 coupe, jamming, tell me something good. Tell me, is it understood?
Well, I'm sitting at the barber shop getting a tight fade, while my boy sitting at the crib getting French braids. I know you paid. We washing all our dishes in Cascade. You keep up them platinum hits, I'ma get you an Escalade. Straight customized, I know you like how I play a ride. They may know blow, but they don't know fly. And I don't know why the last son had to die. That almost made a player cry. But see, I'm wiping away up all my tears. Oh, while my boys at the party pouring out their bills. I'm feeling like Michael Hayes in a steel cage. It's P.O.B. Dallas, Texas player. It's tight fades and braids, we getting paid.
Tight fades and braids up in his wig. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Shout up! Tight fades and braids. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Shout up! Tight fades and braids up in his wig. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Shout up! Tight fades and braids. Man, the politicians ain't taking no. Shout up!
Came and go, represented, get paid. With them politician type phase and braids, so sad back. Why just get a hold of this money? I'm trying to put them twanky, set them on that 1500. Black down with the big dual pipes. Folks mistaken for a F-150 late at night. I'm a half pink gangster running with real killers. Get close to blow, you see the visions of Hitler. Sometimes I be running these the last days. But blow ain't happy, baby, I'm with type phase and braids.
I'll be that last darn figure with these P.O.B. politicians, a bulletproof vest, cause my foes wish I was missing. But I'm keeping it real, I like to get the party crunk. Praise party feelers, can you feel them when they dump? Driving getaway cars since the age of 12. Had a personal rendezvous with the devil himself. He told me,
OG be hard and represent with your clique. And start stacking some paper like you be slanging them bricks.
I bought my granny a house, I bought my booty new land. I'm giving love to this city because they giving it back. I'm toting blunts in the Escalade, chopping on blades. You better ask Inga, boy, it's tight ways of fade. I'm getting paid.
And that's how it's going down in the DT, baby. You heard me? Welcome to Dallas.
Tight fade, tight brand, straight drop, and we gotta get paid. Tight fade, tight brand, straight drop, and we gotta get paid. Tight fade, tight brand, straight drop, and we gotta get paid. Tight fade, tight brand, straight drop, and we gotta get paid.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Welcome back, man. I appreciate everybody listening to me on all the platforms, man. You know, I'm just a old school, heterosexual, simple nigga. I'm not the smartest motherfucker, but I ain't stupid. I ain't dumb. I'm not racist, but I'm pro-black. And, you know, I say that all the time. And people be like, well, how can that be? How can you be pro-black, you know, and not be racist? Being pro-black is being for self. I'm a black man, so I'm always pro-black first. I always bet on black first. But it's hard to do business with your people, man. Damn, it's hard. Because people tell you shit and then they want to move the goalposts after y'all done made a deal and they think you supposed to understand. A deal is a deal, guys. We got to get back to how mom and our granddads and them used to do shit. If you tell somebody you're going to do something for X amount of reason or for X amount of dollars or, you know what I mean, you're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to move the goalposts because life be lifing. Nigga, life be lifing everybody. Everybody got the same problems. They just don't have them at the same time. Everybody gonna bury their mother. Everybody gonna bury their daddy. Everybody gonna lose somebody. Everybody gonna lose a job, have to change jobs. Everybody. Everybody gonna need to do something and can't do it right then. Everybody. So let's get out of the way of our personal feelings and say life just be lifing. There's nothing wrong with that because that's what it is since the beginning of time. Whoever done what to who, life been lifing ever since. They say we started with 2 people. It's 500 million motherfuckers on this planet now. Now we got, they doing population control every 50, 60 years to where they kill off a few of us, a few 100,000 here, a few 100,000 there. But, in the course of a decade, they done wiped out 2 or 3 million motherfuckers practicing medicine. But as long as you know the demon that you're dealing with, you should have no fear. Because God is with us. No matter what we're going through, no matter what we're saying, He's with us. Go on, get away now. Taz, move. That's my pit bull, y'all. He wants some attention. But it's at the wrong time, you know what I mean? He's a good one, though. Blue bullet pit. Yeah. Just like I said. And the real deal. I ain't talking about none of this American pit bullshit that turned out blue to look fucked up snout. No, I'm talking about a American blue bullet pit. Beautiful motherfucker. But he just spoiled rotten. My grandkids got him spoiled rotten here. He don't even bark now. He just look at a motherfucker when they come through the house. If they don't do nothing wrong, he don't move. But now if they go toward one of them kids, he allowed to do something. But then that's how he was trained. That's how he was trained. Big head ass. But now back to what I was saying to y'all. Real talk. I want to talk about Dallas Cowboys, man, in the NFL draft. Right now, we got the 12th and the 20th pick in the first round. We don't have a second round pick, but we do got like the 92nd pick or something in the third round. Now the scenario changes weekly up until the draft. We're about 8-9 days from the draft right now as of today. But now they talking about us trading up. So if we trade up, they talking about if the Jets take Bailey, we'll take Reese. If they take Reese, then we'll take Bailey. But we have to give up the 20th pick. But I think they said we get the 34 or the 39th pick back. So you're going to give up a first round pick for a second round pick? That kind of don't register with me. And then the players that they were looking at. You telling me you're not looking at Caleb Downs and Sonny Styles right there? If you're going to trade up? Because we need something at linebacker. We probably need more than something. We probably need to draft Sonny Styles and get the boy from Miami, Brooks. Because we're running a 3-4, not a 5-2, y'all. We need 4 starting linebackers and at least 2 more in the rotation that's going to be functional. Now, Jackson, I give him that. The boy we took last year out of, I believe, Florida. Yeah. He'll be action. And then 35, I just don't know. I hadn't seen enough of him making plays or missing plays for me to have a on that fire, boy. I ain't really got an opinion on him. And that he been on the team a couple of years. And again, if he ain't made an impression by now they moving him from linebacker to defensive end type shit because we want to run a 3-4. I just don't see it happening. But he do play like he got his hair on fire. And I believe that's what done kept him around because when he fire off the ball, he coming. So we still need at least 2 linebackers. I'm saying at least. Because, see, it wouldn't hurt to double dip and get the boy from Miami. Yeah. That 4th round pick, go get the best linebacker on the board. But I don't think I would give up my 1st round pick for a 1st round pick and then get him my other 1st round pick for a 2nd round pick. And then still have to give up a 3rd round pick. That's too much for me. That's too much. And it's not that the players aren't worth it. It's just it's going to be a good player come to us at 12. If we're going to trade and we want to trade back, it should be at the 20th pick. That 12th pick needs to be a boy. They got 15 number 1 rated NFL prospects this year in the 2026 NFL draft. We got the 12th pick. So after the first 11 go and the quarterback don't count, I don't count him. That means it should be 5 players there with a grade, 1st round grade right there for us. Do y'all hear me? We got 1 of 5 right there. Now they saying after like pick 16, everything's really, you can flip 16 to 40. So I understand saying, okay, we go back and get 34, but if what we trading up to get, we can't get something, same thing right there at 12. The cornerback out of LSU, I mean, somebody gonna be there. If they got 3 linemen, they talking about going in the top 10. They got a wide receiver, maybe 2 going in the top 10. And a quarterback. What was that, about 6 people? 7 people, 7 picks? Well, we picking at 12, y'all. And we picking defense. So when you start talking about the Loves and the offensive tackles and the quarterbacks and the wide receivers, you get where I'm going with that? We'll just say 1 wide receiver, 1 running back. But they are talking about at least 2 offensive linemen. Then you got a quarterback. That take us to 5 right there. That's how I would value the draft if I was going on my draft board. I don't think I would draft offense, regardless of what the fuck my board said, because we were so terrible at defense. See, sometimes you have to address needs when you have needs. When you have the opportunity, you have to address them. It might be a motherfucking running back right there, and we might can get 2,000 yards out of his ass. But what is that going to get us? We need to fix the defense, and we got 3 picks in the top 100. Need to be 3 starters. And Lord, smile down on the Cowboys and let the 4th round pick be a starter. Not somebody that's a rotational piece. I'm talking about starters. I don't care if it's Ruben Baines, the Downs boy. I don't care who it is. They need to be starters. Styles, I don't care. The cornerback from LSU. And then they got another cornerback at South Carolina I like. Yeah. And then they got a DB. I'm going to call him a DB. Last name Scott, played for Miami. I like him a lot. I mean, we just got to get some starters. Everybody's, right now, they trying to shovel shit on C.J. Allen. I sure hope he's sitting there at 21 we pick. They just keep shoveling shit. Because I believe at 12, we should be able to get a difference maker. Something that'll move the needle. Nothing Jerry Jones and the Cowboys have done this offseason has moved the needle. They switched out some players for some old players because Christian Parker good at one thing. So, well, okay. We didn't get no all-pros. We didn't get nothing that you can bank. Say, man, that's a boy. No. But now, we were so bad. Man, I'm so glad they got rid of Mary. I was so scared they were trying to keep that son bitch around because they let Wilson go and they just held on to that son bitch. I'm like, what y'all waiting on? But they finally, it's official. He's off the books. His ass is out of here. Because, Lord. But, now, we still need to get 2 linebackers at the least. And for us in the draft, we need to, I think, stand pat. But either way, whatever he do, those 3 picks in the top 100, they need to be 3 bona fide starters. Right now, he got 2 firsts and a third. The way that they were talking about us trading up, we'll have a first, second, and third. So it don't matter. Because after pick 16 to 40, you can kind of pick what you like. Because they all on the same level of player. So then you can say, okay, well, I need this. Oh, no, we need that. Instead of best player on the board. Y'all can chop that up. Because the worst part of it is, what are we going to do? See, Jerry's selling us wolf cookies right now. Well, don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. Nobody. But the way he get down and how he rock and roll, say, man, we need to get some players that can make a difference on our team. We don't need no bunch of yes men. Jerry need to pay Pickens, and we need to go hit this shit home run in the draft, and then go get the boy Brooks from motherfucking Miami. Go get him now. And let's tighten this shit down and, shoot the dice, shake the dice, shake them dice, nickel. You know what I mean? Tee the rope. Tee the leap. All that. Because he ain't getting no younger. So hopefully that's going to kind of spark him, get him going in a different direction. When in the beginning we thought we were seeing something different because he was making trades and signing people. But, and he tried with Max Crosby. He tried to get into Kobe Dean. I'm not going to knock him for that. Because he was on his ass. He put a first and a second round pick in for Crosby. And we still can probably go get him for the 20th pick right now. Which is probably what he ought to do. Use the 12th, grab Crosby, and then with the 92nd pick, go get you something else. Like a strong safety. Like the boy A.J. Hull say out there LSU or something. I mean, there's a bunch of ways to attack it, but we need a plan. We need an A, B, C, D plan. Because, other people be doing shit too. And they'll straight jump right in front of you and fuck your shit up. How many times did that happen in Cowboy history? 49ers jump right in front of the Cowboys and grab a motherfucker. The Eagles trade right in front of a motherfucker and draft a motherfucker. We got to be mindful of that, man. Now, Something else I wanted to mention to y'all, the WNBA, they had their draft last night. They drafted old girl, the Dallas Wings. But now they saying she Paige's girlfriend or some shit like that. But they was promoting her in her dress and she was dressed all up like a girl. But now y'all want to tell me something different. Ladies, listen to me and listen to me clearly. The reason why you can't get the money that the men make is because you're trying to do what the men do instead of what you do. If it was an all-women's league and all the girls was girls and y'all was pretty girls and shit like that, you would get a lot more fandom, jersey buying, sponsorships, games being sold out than you do now with the girly girl shit. The girl on girls thing, Quick. Right now, they want to sell us this shit and act like it's okay. It's not, and it shows in the TV sales, and it's in the TV ratings. The people who watch. I don't even watch them because there's so much dyking going on. I'm just gonna tell you, and that's just me. It's like I'm not gonna watch a league full of punks do nothing that women do, and I'm not gonna watch a league full of dykes do shit that men do. But if it was an all-women's league, like the NFL is an all-boys club league, they say, well, this dude was gay, this dude was gay. You didn't know about it till they was retired and gone. Huh? And then, even when you live that lifestyle, you get to a certain age, you start regretting it. Because you see all your friends, not just with kids, with grandkids. And all you've been doing is sucking pussy and playing with plastic dicks. Yep. See, if you're not being fruitful and going forward and multiplying, what are you doing? If a woman is not a helpmate to a man, what is she doing? If a man is not the head of household and a husband and a leader and a provider and a protector, what are we doing? We're getting too sidetracked, y'all, with all the bullshit. Think about it. When you go outside, everybody got their phone in their hand looking down at it. Ain't nobody paying attention to the traffic, to the cars, to the people around them, the stores, the advertisement. Everybody is looking down at their phone. And if they ain't looking down on it, they got their headphones on and they jamming to it. Listening to it. We done got so internet, we done got so we done got so used to it, so accustomed to it, that now it's a second part of our kids go to school and they don't want to turn their tablets in. They don't want to turn their phones in. Why not? Because you won't need them doing class, doing instruction. But it's the norm. Common sense ain't common no more. They want to keep their phone and right there, and when you give them the test, they want to sit there and Google themselves and Google the answer and write it down. They want to just play us for slap fucking bum goddamn me dummies. And for those that's not doing that, what do you need your phone for? This is some of the ways that we done kind of fell backwards, in my opinion. Even though, technology done pushed us forward so far. But our lack of communication with our loved ones and our family, with our friends, with our peers, with our co-workers, with our teachers. I mean, now you text, they text fight. Yeah, I'm mad at you, so I'm gonna text and tell you. Huh? We done got too disconnected, y'all, too. I don't know what the right word is. It'll come to me. But my point that I'm making is everything's about the internet. And you would think with the internet having all access that we would know more, that we would do more, that we would, you know what I mean, hang in there together, would learn more, would come together and work together better to rebuild Black Hollywood. Y'all see they done destroyed it. So what, we ain't gonna watch movies no more? Denzel ain't gonna be our nigga no more? Come on, y'all. Ice Cube ain't gonna drop nothing else. Spike Lee ain't gonna go and put something else out. See, we gotta keep pushing. We can't never let nobody destroy us. They ain't been able to do it since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. When they said God cursed Cain and all that, no, that ain't how that went down. But you have to get the 88 books from the Ethiopian Bible and read. Man, they tell some different stories, got a different twist on them. Because we didn't get Christianity from the slave masters as like the first time that we've ever heard it. That was their version of it. But we had Osiris and Osset and Isis, you know, like I tell y'all, those are hieroglyphics. They still are today. Same story, the names are just different. So now y'all tell me, if they take the story and, you know, do their little twerk into it to where it benefits them as a race. We are such a God-loving people that all we wanted to do was be treated fair. We didn't ask for no money, no nothing, man. Just give us a chance to make it in this motherfucker, man. Quit killing our kids and gunning us down and all that shit. Quit raping our women and molesting our babies and running off. Quit, man. Stop. I don't understand how we go so hard with the King James Version of the Bible, knowing that King James was a pervert himself. This is fact. This ain't no, oh, well, you shouldn't, allegedly, no, he had sex with his mama and his grandmama. But back in those times, you know, that was how royal families preserved their seed. But nevertheless, what gave him the right to take books out of the Bible other than he was king of the land? Was he anointed by God? Or was he trying to protect and build a certain God to keep the power structure in power in the way it was? The shit I'm talking about need to be discussed because it's how we feel about religion. If we spiritual people, you know, like I tell y'all, the slaves couldn't even speak here. They were singing and chanting out there in the cotton fields. Yeah. Think about what I'm saying. We gotta get to the point to where we address everything individually. If somebody told you something, you should check it out. You shouldn't just take that for verbatim. Even though that's your boy, even though that's your sister, even though that's your brother, check it out for yourself. Then you'll know that it's good or it's not good. You don't even have to say nothing to them. It's the same way with this knowledge. In order to get knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you gotta search for it. You can't just be strolling and listening to some nigga on YouTube and he's spitting it and putting it down. No. You gotta look for it. And when you look, you shall find. It's not hidden anymore. You can Google anything, anybody. Y'all Google John Hanson. Y'all can tell me who he is. John Hanson. Yeah. Find out. Inquire. Inquiring minds want to know. When I tell y'all we are responsible for black history, I mean it to my heart, man. I do. I mean all the way to my heart, man. Cause you know, PSD with black men is real. And nobody wants to address it. And we should talk about it more. It should be the more topics on more shows, more call-in shows. But it's not a pity party neither. But what it is, if you got a problem, you first got to recognize you got a problem in order to get better from it. And the shit that the black men hold in and go without, say, man, it's a motherfucker. And if you're a black man in America, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, you don't. But man, we gotta try to address our mental health a little better than what we've been doing. You know, because the last 5 to 15 years, the suicide rates done went up and all this shit amongst the black men. We don't kill ourselves, man. We regroup, come back out, and do it another way. And we keep doing that and doing that and doing that. We don't never think we done lost, because we haven't. We don't never think it's over till it's over. And then when it's over, fuck it, it's over. But let us tell it, oh no, it's going down tomorrow. I'm finna go down there and do. But the way that we allowing the internet to affect the raising of our kids and the introducing them to certain things in life. First time that they talk about sex or see sex is on the computer. Somebody else told them it's on their cell phone. The first time, these are things that a parent should talk to their kids about. The first time, you know, they talking about anything that we would say that's inappropriate. It's not, because it's life. You just want to kind of guide the stages and be there for them as they introduce themselves to life. You know what I mean? A baby that's 8 or 10 years old don't need to be knowing about sex. She not at that stage. You understand? A little girl is 13 normally whenever her cycle starts. And a little boy is about 15. That's when you know you start talking to them about life, about sex. But before that, they kids, man. And we gotta allow our kids to be kids, and they need to push back a little bit. I know. It's hell with the robo blocks and all that shit. It's hell to get them off of the computers. But it's our job as the adults in the house to get them off of the computers. Make them do something to earn to get back on. Like clean up their room. Do all their homework. If you got good grades, you can be on the computer for 3 hours a night. If you don't have good grades, I give you. All right, we're going to go to commercial break, y'all. And I'll be right back, because I'm not through with y'all ass. Because there's some shit that we got to address. If we don't address it, who going to address it? But I'll be right back with y'all, man. Mr. 214. Y'all heard me?
And I don't feel like working on this car today. Oh, this is tight. Hey, Lil D, can you hand me a wrench, please? Appreciate it. I know this is good. Still tight.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Do me a favor. Please go get OG for me.
Got it.
Thanks.
OG, can you please help Chris with the truck. Chris doesn't even know the difference between a 916 and a 5.8.
Oh my God.
I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. It all started down at Joppy Church. Everybody knew me. I'm Claudia Faye's baby boy, so why they wanna shoot me? Been lied on, been cheated, been beat for some cash. Did 9 years flat where I was treated like trash, but still remained steadfast and true to the game. Invited God into my life and watched my whole world change. I had to get away from now. So much pain, the drama that my homeboys called drove me insane. Rolling so deep, the gangsters call it creep. Revenge in my heart from the agony of defeat. It's a cold, cold world, I would say to my son. Pick up the Bible, be a man, and throw away them guns. Verse 48, another man on the run. When one problem in, that's when another problem comes. So I just open up the good book and read a verse or song. Give thanks for my life and let His will be done. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. He be the same Jesus Christ that turned the water to wine. He be the same Jesus Christ, y'all, that healed the blind. Did you hear what He did down in Capernaum? Healed the servant apostle before the hour was done. He be the same Jesus Christ that went to Peter's house. He touched his mother-in-law's hand and the fever was out. He said the foxes have holes and the birds have nests, but the Son of Man know what for his head to rest. Little prayer, little power, no prayer, no power. Much prayer, much power. You can call it any hour. You remember the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread? He looked into the heavens and a multitude was fed. He be the same Jesus Christ that let Peter walk on water. And the woman of Canaan, He healed the daughter. He healed the blind, the lame, the dumb, the maimed. He'll trouble the waters if you call on His name. Come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. Now the moral of the story is to get closer to God, cause ain't nobody in this church, y'all, promise tomorrow. In the end, He's coming back again and taking all ages. You ain't gotta believe me, go and read Revelations. I thank Him for my life, so I treat people right, because He said He's coming back like a thief in the night. Nobody knows the time, nobody knows the hour. Now how can you not know a man with that kind of power? I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me. I come from a poor family. I didn't have much, but the Lord been good to me.
Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dog in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. You boys playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dog. Throw your hood up unless you a bitch, nigga. Be a dog in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you road datings. You know the truth when you hear. Look at these boys hating. I'm an old country ass nigga, twerking nickel plated, hip hop Hall of Famer, first time ballot baby. Fuck truth, we on that crunk juice. Throw it up.
Smoke me with your boy, dog.
Already roll it up. I got the dice, Tina Lee say what they hitting for. Breaking bread or busting heads, get my dick sucked. I'm getting bent up in this bitch like it's my birthday. New Year's Eve and June 19th, cause are so safe. Game time, Texas two-step, knuckle up. I treat these boys like faggots, tear their ass up. Real, recognize the real, throw your hood up. The T.O.P., D-double-L-A-R-A. It's enough bread for everybody. What's the problem? It is what it is, and I keep it real, partner. Throw your hood up, unless you's a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Call the law. Playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dope, kick dope. Throw your hood up, unless you's a bitch, nigga. Be a dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Call the law. Playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dope, kick. Born in Bonton, Texas, raised in Dixon Circle. Where the man second niggas take shit personal. You better reevaluate and think about it. Is it worth it? Get your chest blowed out, run up in your house if you ain't careful. The wrong decision can cost your ass 30 years. Fucking with the wrong cat can make your ass disappear. Need to throw your hood up, light some of that good up. Showing out for these hoes, gon' get you boys fucked up. Third coast be kicked no country if you didn't know. This stepchild brackets top dollar from Dallas to say joke. So if you love having money and you hate being broke, you better get up off your ass for show, for show. Stay on the block with the Glock, my nigga make a spot. The work will sell itself, trust me, my niggas watch. See all your problems supposed to be money related. Street mode, stick to the G-code, be about your paper. Throw your hood up, unless you a bitch, nigga. D-up dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Call the law. Playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dope, kick dope. Throw your hood up, unless you a bitch, nigga. D-up dub in the house, that's what that is, nigga. If you scared, motherfucker, go and call the law. Call the law. Playing the game dirty, I'm talking about kick dope, kick dope, kick dope, kick dope. Knocking your shit off the mainframe, nigga. Playing that PlayStation and bullshitting in the trap, nigga. You supposed to be about your paper, and a nigga like me starving. I'm serving to dip through that bitch, you understand me? Lights out, like I'm coming to store one of them little Twinkies or something. Say, man, give me a Twinkie, and when you turn around, bam, boom, that's it, bitch, you out of, you heard? You heard? You heard? You heard? You heard? You heard?
Are we on the air? I'd like to introduce the world to MJF, the newest member of the Stepchild Records.
Top dollar, make me know on holler.
Quarter pound in the high. Street game. Yo, fat.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Streams falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all night and flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those and stacks and crash, done did that. Monopolize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last. I'm trying to get my Bill Gates on, excuse me. Don't get me wrong, get me right, niggas, excuse me. Sell anything for my soul, but I done told y'all that. And I don't love none of these hoes, and I done showed y'all that. I spit these flows like I'm supposed to, and we can choke on that. See, I'm the coldest cat I know rapping, dog. Y'all run tell that. If you sell dodo when you smoke, then I got your sack. But all that bumping, stunting, run high capping, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Sugar, that's the plan. Put my city on the map. Make cats who hate me when they see me say Top did that. I'm trying to beat up the block in an armored truck, sitting on some Martian Fox. The bank of Dallas, right-handed player, coming southpaw. World famous, world known. Pimp ass nigga like Ken Alone. Blowing reefer like Cheating Tone. Logo, a skull, 2 microphones. It's top dollar, done did it. $100 billion type nigga. Ghetto fabulous, y'all for a minute. Project Ballin' Dog, done did it. Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Streams falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lat, done did that. Pulling all night and flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those and stacks and crash, done did that. Monopolize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel last.
Niggas watching everything, watch my fucking nuts hang. I'm stepping with my loaded nigga made the place his home, man. Falling out the house with my granny deuce. On the cut, shooting them dice down the cut, my niggas loose, man. Niggas ain't dancing cause I had the duffel bag, man. Present day the same way, I'm reaching for my ag thing. Heat shooter, gunpowder, lead, what they call that? What's his name? Got broke off in that alley, nigga, boss that. Just believe I'm down for the cause right now. $100 stick from the south, I take a stab. If you niggas can't feel me, I ain't giving a fuck, man. You niggas ain't real G's, game leave you stuck, man. You ain't never seen the hot face of the devil. A crimson red killer, a body snatching rebel, a midnight missionary jack move maker. A sneak up on you, hunter, a cut you open. Gator, the main upstairs, be the only thing I bar. I ride solo, bitch, you 40 in the car. I never ask a nigga for a motherfucking thing. Bitch, we take what we deserve, cause bitch, we in this game, and bitch, we causing pain.
Órale, aquí estamos viendo la vida loca. Y si no ves una cosa es otra. Guáchate con los catrachos, porque aquí en esta vida el gobierno te trata gacho. Vos, así es, moviendo y traficando. Aquí estoy con el mero peso, top dollar y el quarter pound. 25 libras, hablando como entraron miles y miles de libras hasta llaves. Vos, viniendo de a mero abajo, y tú sabes, los mexicanos vienen de México con todo el jale. De California a Rento hasta Texas, todo Estados Unidos, a los United States, top of Texas, arriba de Texas. Pues aquí estoy sufriendo y que ya lo hice.
Coming down, candy paint, done did that. Screens falling from the sky, done did that. 88 divided by 4, done did that. Gripping grain in a Fleetwood lag, done did that. Pulling all nighters, flipping packs, done did that. Pulling kick those stacks and crash, done did that. Monotomize with 3 dice, done did that. Broke one day, rich the next, my nigga, now feel that.
Yeah, Volume 5. Your boy growing. I know y'all still hating, but I'm still making what I do, doing it how I do. You know what I'm saying? MJF, welcome to the family, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is peace.
I watched this boy, Rick. He used to come by and lend me $1 here, 50 cents down. He was all right, you know. He would never let me 5, though, you know. He ain't let me on them twos and fews, you know. So I felt for the boy. I went over there talking to him. And he ignorant. Because I sit down and talk to him, and he don't let him get none of that powder in his nose. That's like trying to talk to a baboon bear. I talked to the boy 7 days and 7 nights. He was still on the same subject. Where can I get some more?
Next rhyme, storylines about a friend of mine. I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knot, have not. Project born, raised by the dope spot. Now mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones hard. But in the process from growing up boy to a man, sometimes you lose just your reality, know what I'm saying? Now at the age of 13, Johnny saw his pop shot by a crooked cop while he was cutting school, posted on the block. So understand me when I tell you he done seen some things. Like we be popping it, baby, the Johnny Woods game. Raised in Dixon on that Trey 5-7 beat, where everything is real in the field, play for keeps. He watched them players with bits and pimp player is. He learned the game is hard, baby, as good as it gets. Now mama begging to quit, switch game, go legit. But he didn't feel it till she got sprung on that glass dick. Now trials and tribulations, danger, sad faces, dodging cases. He won't know why we're from the game. There's only one problem, he loving paper. Expensive lifestyle, shopping daily, living wild. Got homies he came up with from day one, they won't let him down. My daily paper chasing, living only for money making. But Section 8 project brawls, they got him aggravated. Dry season, they cut through homies, they're waiting, they all up on him. That 201 Hummer, he packed his gat up in his bummer. Having suicidal thoughts, hiding out up in funky town. Got killers head away by the pound. Now can they get down? See drama, look confident, that shit like misery. It's killer bee, especially when you thought they were friends, but they're enemies. Johnny popped the cop, trying to take him for what he got. A stepchild be real on the block. Papoose, what you got? So what you got, baby? What you got? I tell y'all what. Say, man, make it loud.
Yeah, make a block, man. Yeah, make a block. Say what you need. Now, make a block. Make a block, baby. Yeah. Say, man, who's the white boy? What's up with that? Nah, you know we don't fuck with that. Nah, it ain't that kind of party. It ain't that kind of party. Say, ain't that. Make a block. Yeah. That what you do. Nigga, I ain't got nothing. Yeah. So now see that brick right there. Yeah. Pick that up. Yeah, pick that up. Right. Yeah. They get money over there with that. Yeah. See that yellow bone. Yeah, pick that up. Yeah, they get money right there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's you. I ain't getting shit. What you talking about? Right. Make a block. Make a block, man. Block, man. Welcome back, everybody, on this beautiful Top Dollar Tuesday that the Lord done made, man. Now, what I want to talk about is I'm changing gears. You know, we're going into the 8th hour now. Look at the condition, the mental state of the black man. I'm talking about from 35 to 65. They really don't even give a shit now about being married. Why is that? Why are we so willing to walk away from what we don't want? The oversized, egotistical, fantasy wanna live in, save my world black woman. When she don't even, do what a wife does. But she expects everything, but does very little. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the conditions, the relationship conditions of our race. Not talking about you individually, but if you fit into a certain category, that's where you fit. How many black women now have kids and then they expect for another man to step in, raise those kids, but not discipline those kids? I believe that number is pretty high. How many black women want everything? Go on vacation. They want the bags. They want the shoes. You know what I mean? They want to be celebrated on Mother's Day. They want Valentine's Day, Christmas, on their birthday. I mean, just it's a holiday for them all around. And God forbid you underachieve in any of those aspects. Now she's putting a gauge on you. Wait a minute, that's all you think I'm worth? Or that's all you was gonna do? It ain't about the gift no more. Now it's about the worth of the gift. Think about it. We gotta be careful, man, in these relationships, the dynamics and how we allow them to unwind as men. Because as a man, you gonna have to run shit. She can't run shit. If they could, they would have been running shit. She can't run her ass to nothing but the bedroom, jump your ass in the bed. Get up there, I'll be up there in a minute. That's it. But now that's not to say that a woman is not valuable. She is the helpmate of the man. Her whole purpose in life is to help the man. It's not to outdo him. It's not to do what he can do. It's not to be him. That's not your purpose. Your purpose is to help man. You are a helpmate. We are supposed to go forward, be fruitful, and multiply. If you believe what I believe, you know. If not, everybody's entitled for their own opinion. Right now, Real Talk Dallas After Dark, no, this is my opinion. Yo, brother, you gonna come up tonight? You gonna chop it up with me? All right, I'm gonna bring my brother Dr. Dixon in the house. Normally my co-host, but he been so goddamn busy, you know. I just been chopping it up, and he know I can just talk for hours on top of hours. What's going on with it, bruh?
What's going on, man? That topic you talking about, bro, that's gonna cause a lot of problems. Cause don't
No, it's
nobody
not.
in our black community, we don't want to hear the truth on stuff like that, bro. We only want to hear stuff that makes us look like we excel. And you're right when you say they're supposed to be a helpmate. But I was just looking at this the other day, not the specific topic, but something related to it. I was just looking at that the other day because a friend of mine wrote a book and he talks about how we keep making statements of how the Republican Party and the Democratic Party switch places. And in his book, he tells you, no, they never did. And then they talk about how the Democrats set it up. You know where they're coming from. But you don't know what that is. It's basically about the welfare that came into our lives.
Right.
It's the same thing that most women live off of now. It's specifically designed to keep no man in your house. That's why when they do inspections, men are like, "Oh, I got to pack all my stuff up and hide it somewhere,
That's right.
somewhere in
That's right.
the house," because that's how it's set up to be. They want us to be broken because they want when the women's right movement happened. A lot of us don't really we fuss about. Am I saying it right? EUI or EDI? We fuss about that. But what I want to say about that was it was never meant for us as black people. It was a movement started by white women, and let me tell you why, because something you said sparked this in me. Um, White women were the ones that were at home that was complaining about being at home. They were complaining about having to be a helpmate. They wanted to be back out. They wanted to work. They wanted the money because what happened was during both world wars, women had to step into men's roles while men went over to war, right? They had to run the factories. They had to do that. When they got that taste of that, then they have to go back into the home when when the soldiers came back. That's where this all started. And that's where no, I can do just what a man can do. I've already shown you this. I've already shown you that. I've shown you that I can do this.
Well, now back what you talking about? Yeah, it was the white women because nobody was gonna listen to black women.
Right.
And it's just like with the black man. Everything we do, we learn from the white man. It's the
Right.
same way with our women. It's the same way with our women. When we say they treacherous, when they deceitful, where they get that from?
Yeah. But when I say the white women that led the march, they used our black women to propel what they wanted to do. Without our black women, they would never have won the rights that they were fighting for. Because the race issue was so big, they put their situation in with our race issue, which propelled the movement. That's what I'm saying.
No doubt. No, no, no. I'm in agreement with you. I'm in total agreement with you.
Yeah.
It's always been whoever control the narrative, tell the story, control the narrative, and the white women were the ones that was financially they got a taste, but but they got used to making it without daddy, and that's when the homes first started being broken. But the black home stayed pretty firm. But this is when homes started getting broken after
Yeah.
the war.
Yeah. I talk about it because somebody I dated in 2012, good friend of mine now, we dated. She had an auntie whose husband had died. Like he had died. He was buried in the military cemetery. Rest in peace. But she said something to the girl I was dating at the time that I thought made so much sense. Because what the girl said was like, Jason, she was telling me her story. She was like, when me and my sister was little, my auntie used to take us and she would track her husband. And he would be at like Neiman Marcus or different stores like that with other girls. And he would buy them like meat coats or bracelets, things like that. And she said, what made you stay with them? And this is what I think that, is where we need to get back to. the thought process. If you choose not to, that's up to you. But what she said, older women make so much sense. She said, why didn't you leave him after he cheated on you? Not once, not twice, but multiple times over multiple years. And she said, listen, when he died, the will left her $3.1 million. Then that's not counting the cemetery plots they bought together, but she gets buried in the military cemetery because next to her husband, so it's free. So you could basically add the price of those cemetery plots into your money, right? And she
Right.
said, think about this. We will stand by a man while he's down, help him build up, do everything we're supposed to do, but he makes one mistake and we're quick to leave, and then we want to cry about money. But you just gave your legacy to the next woman that didn't have to do no work.
Right.
When I talk about marriages that stay 30, 40, 50 years, that's what I look at. When I chose to get married, I know I'm late in life on it, but that's why I never had been married,
I'm
because
pushing up on 30 now. I'm
I
pushing up
couldn't
on 30 now.
imagine being with somebody that I couldn't say, I'm in this, no matter what happens, no matter what goes down. Because I got role models like you. That I seen you and your wife, y'all go through every struggle, but it's always together.
Yeah, but she crazy in the mother. So don't-
You better leave my sister
anyway,
alone.
don't get me started on that crazy. That
But
mother crazy.
that's where we messed up as a society, because we look at blacks look at one mistake. We've been trained, girls now, guys now, even I'm gonna say guys because they're just as emotional as the girls. One mistake and I'm out of here and I'm gone. That's why when we
Well,
say somebody
yeah,
having
but
kids,
the big problem we have now is the women got higher body counts than some of the men.
then I agree with that. But that doesn't make it right on either side. To me,
No, but the point is the body count. You still got to be fresh. Now, if you want to get picked, you got to be fresh. That don't mean you got to be unexperienced, but goddamn.
one second,
And
I'm
if
sorry.
you and if you're a man and you do it the right way, man. But I know it's hard because once you start fucking, I don't know nobody that started fucking that stop. Once you start fucking, you fucking. But you don't have to have kids because you're having sex.
And I agree with you on that, but I have to speak it from my point of view, and this is just from where I come from, so I can't really talk down on somebody who did, because I didn't have a dad or somebody to tell me about sex. So my first encounter, I had my son. So that's why
Yeah, you fucked
I've
up.
never, yeah, I did, and I am. But I never judged a baby mama. I never judged somebody who had kids, because I looked at myself that if I was a girl, I would be in their same shoes. But because I'm a guy and we didn't always have the kids with us all the time, I can move around. I can go do what I want to do. And you at home with the baby regardless. So when I looked at it, when I had my four boys, I had to look at it from that point of view. But one thing you did say that I don't ever stand for, I don't care that you got kids, but your kids aren't going to disrespect me and you tell me that I can't discipline them when I'm the main person taking care of them. Because a lot of times
Well,
I was in situations where the dad was not relevant.
well, that's the way that it should be. But I'm talking about the majority of the masses. And like I said, you can't say nothing to people, kids. You can't correct them. You got to deal with them. You got to accept them. They expect for you to take care of them, but they do not expect for you to discipline their kids.
And
And
that's
this
why
is
we
the
have so
masses.
many. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is the masses of black women, and this is partially what's stopping us from getting married. It's like 4 out of 10. That's not even 50%,
Yeah,
and the rate for women is like 15 to 1.
right.
It's incredible.
And I agree with you. Somebody made a joke about it the other night on one of the podcasts that I was invited on, and they were like, marriage with black women is bad because even the gay black women that marry black women, they divorce quicker than we do.
Well, the gay black women now are saying shit. Now they don't want to be gay no more. They were
Yeah,
like, no, Y'all cost too much. Y'all too expensive. I sent you some stuff,
Yeah.
on the email I meant to pull up, but I'm just happen to bring it up. But the point of it is they have a value or a price on the pussy. Let me just say
And I
that.
blame it on OnlyFans. I blame it
Well,
on tricks. I blame it on, and I do. I really do. I blame it on the Johns. I blame it on the ones that are so caught up in a younger girl and a younger woman's body and your body being fit that you have created a false sense of worth.
well, I ain't gonna say that that's not part of the problem. I'll just say tricking been tricking since tricking was tricking. And the point of it is, the youngsters say it ain't tricking if you got it. No, tricking is tricking.
Well, I'm saying
No, that's the
no.
problem.
I'm saying what I'm
Y'all
saying.
paying for shit that
Yeah.
I get for free. Always have, always will.
But I'm saying that in the sense of I'm saying what I'm saying in the sense of prostitution used to be limited to a certain group of young women. Now it is opened up and expanded to anyone that wants to get on the internet and play with themselves. That's what I
Well,
mean by
no,
that.
no, no. Oh, no doubt. It done went full global.
Yeah,
It's worldwide, internationally
yeah.
on the internet.
It's
To where
girls.
shit, you can log on and talk to somebody and y'all can play with y'allself and watch each other.
Yeah, and but those always come with a cost. You see it on Instagram. You see it. I can scroll 85% of the time on any of the platforms. You're gonna see a girl in her bra, a girl in her bikini, a girl in her stuff. And when you talk about marriage, let's talk about that, bro, because I just saw a video where the guy uh, basically she didn't tell him she had an OnlyFans. He discovered it because one of his boys found it and sent it to him. Now you're
What?
mad because he doesn't want to marry you. Because
Well,
guys look at it like, from a guy's point of view, a real man's point of view. I don't care if you with her and you're doing the OnlyFans porn with her. No real man is gonna want a wife that everybody else has seen.
or had.
Exactly.
That's
That's
the thing
not
when I say the high body count, but like you say, now they having affairs on the internet, it's still the same. Goddamn, they can punch your name in 20 years from now and see your ass.
right. And that's
That's
where
not that's not wifey material.
right. And that's where the problem is. That's where most men nowadays, when you talk about why they're not getting married, it's not because they're literally doing the action. It's because now everybody knows what we deem to be sacred. If I
No
marry my
doubt,
wife,
no
I
doubt,
want
no
you to
doubt.
be. I'm not gonna dictate what you wear, but what I mean by that is everybody else shouldn't know how your parts look.
Well, here's the thing. If you with me and it's for me, then I'm the only person that need to see it.
Right.
Why do you need approval of the world or how that look?
But
Why do
that's
you
why.
need comments and likes and got to do that with everybody? You don't even know this nigga.
Right. But that's
This nigga make $10 an hour working at the goddamn store on the corner store in the hood.
absolutely.
Yeah, so but that's a big part of what I've been talking about. We gonna have to quit putting prices on shit that's not for sale. See, anytime you're dating and you pass 20 years old, you should be looking for a mate. Now, whether or not you find them or not, that's on you. Whether or
Right.
not you got enough time to do it or not, that's on you. But at
Right.
that age of 20 years old, you should be looking for a mate. And your mate should be someone that's for you. Find your soulmate. Date. Entertain. You can date more than one girl at one time. You can date more than one guy at one time. Y'all just dating. But don't have sex and then spend the night and then want to come back the next day and then next 3 weekends you there. See, now you done made it
You,
out to something that it
you know what? You know what scared me a long time when I meet women, if that woman says her love language is touch.
It is.
But understand why I say that scares me though. That's one of the things that I saw as a red flag for a long time. Because
Well, you know,
touch is meaning that anybody that gives you the affection that you think that I'm not giving you the right way, they can come up and rub on you the right way or caress you the right way, and I stand the risk of you cheating on me.
well, here's the thing. Why don't you rub me the right way? If you know you're not rubbing me the right way, rub me the right way.
I mean, I
Because you
got,
want no, because you want me to rub you the right way.
but here's the thing though. The reason and I agree with you on all that. But my thing about that is that leads to those nights when you've been out drinking with your girls and somebody brushes up against you the wrong way, the way you want to be touched, whether I'm doing it or not. Just like I tell men, if you have a fetish with, if your biggest thing is I need a girl, I need my thing sucked, and your girl isn't doing it, what causes you to cheat isn't that you don't like her. It causes you to cheat because she's not doing what you like, and you done told her over and over. So the first person that you come across that's willing to do it without you talking, that's the next move you make.
Well, but here's the thing. If she my girl, she can't be my girl if she not sucking my thing. If I like for my thing to be
And,
sucked,
and I
see,
understand
that's
that, but
that's where I'm at with it. I'm
that's
not gonna
you.
be
I'm not.
with somebody that's not gonna do what I need done.
But overall, in general, most people don't think like that, top, and you see it every day.
Oh yeah, no doubt,
In
no
general
doubt.
conversation, you see it every day. They're there.
Most of the time, people are with people because they are convenient.
Convenient and
It's not
comfortable.
love. It's
Yes.
convenient.
Yes.
Now, me and my old lady been together for so long. Hell, I'm confused on what it is now. I used to think I ran every motherfucking thing. Now I'm sitting out here in the garage on the radio with you.
The thing about it
Don't
though,
don't laugh. I'm telling
we
you the real deal,
we
man.
talked
My
about this.
story.
We talked about this
But
on one of
but
our
now,
shows.
but now, but that's my ride or die.
Yeah.
That's my motherfucker. You hear me? If I needed something or something going on, I can call and she coming.
Yeah, you got a garage at least. I gotta sit in the back room and still hear everything.
Oh, youngster, you got to put some time in. I got 30 years in. You got to put some time in. It took me 20 years just to get a motherfucking man cave. Because she wanted to park in the garage all the time. It took me 20 years before I could get a man cave.
I
But
get it.
I'm telling you, that song going crazy. Well, I don't even, man, anyway. But, y'all, a man and a woman, if they're in a relationship, and this goes for everybody, not just me and Jason and we chopping it up. If it's something that you like and your other person know you like it, they supposed to like doing it for you because that's what you like. And
Absolutely.
if they don't, now you are what you holding somebody hostage. I know you like to get your dick sucked, but I ain't gonna suck your dick. But I dare you to go get your dick sucked. No, no, that see, that's what's wrong with the black community. And that's what's wrong with our black sex life. Now we putting prices on it and values on it. Man, all women suck dick, but they ain't supposed to suck every dick. All niggas eat pussy, but you ain't supposed to eat every pussy. It's rules to the shit. I keep saying that, but everybody want to sweep it up under the rug. If you with somebody, then they supposed to satisfy you. If they don't satisfy you, y'all not gonna be together long. I can guarantee you that. And if y'all are, y'all gonna be some old miserable motherfuckers. Mad all the time at everybody about everything. So think about what we saying and why we saying it to y'all because these conversations need to be brought up. They need to be broached. They need to be, you know, put into the cycle. They say, you know, you speak shit into the air, into the atmosphere. Say we gonna have to be more do our due diligence and get off of the computer dating, and go out dating. Pull up on their ass, pick her ass up, take her somewhere. It ain't got to be nowhere expensive. Hell,
Man, you talking about
go to
people's
anywhere, Olive
now?
Garden, Red
Hey,
Lobster, or some shit.
you talking about people's anxiety right now? Stop that.
No, I'm talking about being normal again. These are the things we're gonna have to break through to get back to something. Because meeting people through the computers, y'all see what that's doing, don't you? Y'all see how much they love in that, don't you?
Right. People coming up missing every day because of that. You don't know the person till you get to them, and then hey, I'm one. I'm like you, top. When I used to date, nah, we got to talk. Cause I used to get women that used to be like, can we just meet up at a restaurant? Like, nah, I ain't even had no phone conversation with you yet. What we gonna talk about if I get to the restaurant? I don't know you. You ain't like we met at the restaurant and we get to meet each other. Like you, we've been messaging back and forth. Can we have one phone conversation? A lot of people don't like to do that. And if you talk to them about it, oh, it's my anxiety. Oh, it's my. Well, take your anxiety ass home.
Well, now that part is true. But if you got anxiety, you still gonna have to learn to deal with it, or you're gonna have to get a dog or a cat and live alone. So you either gonna have to start talking to people, or go get you some counseling. Excuse me. Talk to somebody. But if it's your anxiety and you can't sit down and talk to a motherfucker, then you're gonna have to get you a dog or a cat and die alone.
Absolutely.
Enough of all the excuses of why we can't meet face to face and just talk. You
Hey,
ain't
what if?
got to give me no pussy because we just talking.
Yeah,
But when you meet me, you gonna know you want to give me that goddamn thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm old school because, man, I miss the days when we just used to go take a walk in the park, have a great conversation, grab a bite to eat, and head our separate ways. Now, maybe that was just me, though, because I wasn't always chasing sex coming from the environment I came from. I was
Yeah,
looking
cause
to build a
I
home.
was a fuck demon.
Yeah, see, I wasn't nothing like that. Like I said,
See,
I
I
was,
had a car in the ninth grade. I was a fuck demon.
I had a,
They sent me from South Dallas to Pleasant Grove up there to that all white school. I saw them white boys with them cars and them jobs and shit. I went home and told my daddy. He was like, nigga, if you want a car, you gonna have to go get a job and save some money up. Shit, nigga, I found out who was working there, where, nigga. I went and got a job. I got a car. Second semester, my freshman year, nigga, I'm driving. Shit, I was a fuck. Oh man, see, I couldn't have made it in these times. See,
oh yeah. If I was born in,
I probably still be doing in jail.
yeah, if I was in these days and time, I talk about it all the time. If I grew up anywhere other than when I grew up, yeah, this would have been a bad. They wouldn't want to see me in this time and age, this day and age, because it's too easy. It's too easy. At least back in our time, you had to work for the pussy. This day and age, you ain't got to work for that shit. You got to say a couple of nice things, kiss them a little bit, hold their hand a little bit, feed them a little bit, and they coming out of it right on the first date. And I don't see a problem with that. Don't get it twisted for those that may come back and be like, ain't no problem fucking on the first date. You know how they do it. But my thing is, this is too easy. For somebody that grew up in Generation X, this would have been a, man, we would marriage wouldn't have been on our mind right now because so many hoes would have been running in and out the house.
Well, the thing is, everybody, God didn't make no mistakes. Everybody was born when they were supposed to be born, but we just look at it because I don't think about it from the girl standpoint. Because I ain't never had problem. I ain't never had a problem with girls, but I look at it from like the business standpoint,
Right.
and me owning my own label and putting out 5 albums, recording 9, being in 4 groups. Right now, when you can record an album on your phone, wow, with the internet and Facebook and X and Twitter and all this bullshit, man, look at here.
See, you're different with me. 'Cause remember, I worked, and by the time I didn't get into this entrepreneurial stuff till I was like 27 when I moved. When I moved to Dallas at 22, by 27, you guys had me so much on. Okay, I know what my niche is gonna be in this entrepreneurial market, and that's because people don't know what they don't know. Once I figured that out, then that's when I jumped into it. I wasn't like you guys, like you. Wood, y'all were doing music, y'all were doing this, y'all were doing shows. Remember, I came in, I was still yellow. I didn't know nothing. I was like, I just know how to get up, go to work every day, take my trips, get my money, do what I do, pay my bills. When I jumped
No,
into this
no doubt.
entrepreneurial thing, and I realized I was great at building infrastructures, and I can help people build. Oh man, that's where this thing goes crazy. So I'm with
Well,
you on that.
all I can say, if I knew then what I know now, I'd have never went broke. Having pussy in my clique, dog, fucking with the wrong hoe. But you know, the thing is, I don't feel like I lost. I feel like I came, I saw, I conquered, and I know a bunch of people from my era, and we rock shows, and we banged hoes, and we made paper. We just, we didn't do the paperwork, if that makes sense. And when you don't do the paperwork, other people get the credit. Then you get shit stolen from you and took from you. Then you have motherfuckers who know you and walk away from you and take your shit and do it with somebody else.
Absolutely.
And that's just business. That's not nobody holding nothing against no one particular artist.
Right.
See, a dream and an idea only belongs to the person that's willing to execute on it. So if you got a dream or an idea and you don't want it to be stolen, then don't tell nobody. Execute on it. Y'all need to hear me when I say that. If you have a dream or an idea, don't tell nobody, execute on it. Because a dream and an idea only belongs to the person that's willing to execute it. And it took me forever. I thought I did things pretty much like they need to be done, but when you got pussy in your clique and see the thing about, hey man, that's a real nigga, or that's a real nigga. You don't never know if it's a real nigga till it's time for them to be real niggas. Then they turn out to be real bitches. That's hard to swallow. Especially when you was raised on the block, taught from the block, fed from the block, ate from the block. To intertwine yourself with some niggas who ain't even real niggas, man. Who will fuck off $1 million deals because they in they pennies and in they pussy, as Pimp C, as the great Pimp C would say. Uncle Chad Butt. For niggas, a fuck off, I'm talking about $1 million deal, dog. Gonna happen on Monday. Motherfuckers start calling Friday, Saturday, Sunday so motherfucking much. On Monday, when it's time for the meeting, they like, nah, y'all shit ain't together. What you mean? We finna go in there and get this paper, right? Oh no, he called saying he need his own contract, his own set of paper. He got what? After we done shopped it, worked it, promoted it, played it, then done goddamn me a tour of 8 shows on 8 different spots. We was on the show. I don't know how big the tour was, but we sold it. They said, yeah, we gonna sign y'all up. All the paperwork was right on our side. They signing us as a group. The group gets paid through the label. You mean to tell me I'm fucking with niggas who fucked that up? In 72 hours, my nigga. We 23 years old. 23, 22, 18. Yeah. And you can blame it on the boogie. This is some of the shit I be saying
But you
when I
gotta look
say,
at that at 23 though. Like I look at my mistakes as 23 as life lessons. They're
oh
not
no, that's
mistakes.
that's what it is now. That's why I don't feel like I failed.
Yeah,
You know what I
you
mean?
look at
That's
that
the
because
reason why. That's the reason why. Right there, what you
yeah,
just said. I
at
don't
your
feel like I failed. It was just a lesson I learned.
yeah in your 20s and from your 20s to your 30s, you just living life for real. Now you really out on your own, and you look at it from the way I tell most people. Your kid turns 18. They go to college or not go to college. They're still a kid, right? mental wise. Then when they get to be about 20, they kind of lived a little life, a little life. In between
Yeah.
that time, we're selfish, and when we are. I told somebody, I wish that I would have. This is what I wish I would have did. I wish I would have focused more on saving money and business in my 20s so that I can party now. But it's the
Well,
opposite in America. We do it
well,
backwards.
now for me now, this is like you were saying. That's how you did it. From my side, I partied, drank, and fucked and kicked it for 30 years every weekend. Every weekend. So when I tell y'all I don't have no regrets, I really don't. I really don't. Anybody that knows me will tell you the same. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just saying, I agree with you. I don't have no regrets. I'm just saying at the end of the day, I look back and I'm like, had I did it in reverse. But then I look at my life and like, had I did it in reverse, I probably wouldn't have got the same outcome I have now. So that's why I don't hold regrets. And I tell people, don't regret anything you did. Everything you did, if you looked at it the right way and you came about it the right way, was a life lesson. And you needed that lesson to get you to the next level. That's why when I talk about, when I tell people I'm a foster kid, I get the and I'm like, nah, not because had I not went down that road, I see my brothers, I see my sisters, I see how they are. If had I not been separated from my family, I would have been like them. I wouldn't have cared about people. I would have been money driven. You wouldn't have been able to come on my network and not pay nothing. I'd have been like, nah, I need my money. You can't need my money, you can't come on. But because I was raised by a different family that taught me that if I build the network, if I build the opportunities that being a foster kid open doors for me, was that it showed me that if I help people, everything I want will come to me.
Well, the thing about your story, Jason, is it's just another prime time example of how it's so many different ways to accomplish the same goal.
Yeah.
But your mind have to be right. See, when God was for you, it's for you. See, when God got something for you, it's for you. And I hate that you went through life the way that you did, but I also hate a bunch of my partners did too. But I love you niggas to death regardless because y'all still good niggas in my eyes.
Right.
And when I say good niggas, I mean good niggas. See, I'm a rotten nigga. Y'all good niggas. That's not Uncle Tom niggas. That's not sellout niggas. Y'all good niggas. Y'all better niggas than me. Cause I respond differently. If you fuck over top at 2 o'clock, you're dead a quarter to three. And I walked away from houses full of furniture just like I know you have. I done walked away from everything. Fuck that shit. I ain't dealing with that. And the reason was because she tried to take control of the household. Well, I can't allow that, not if I'm in the motherfucker. But I'm not gonna fight you to prove my point.
Right.
If you think you got it, you sure do, cause I ain't paying another motherfucking dime and I ain't spending another motherfucking night. Whenever the rent people come, you better talk to them, cause I'm not coming back. They not calling me back. I don't give a fuck what they put on my credit or nothing. And I'm talking about a 2-bedroom townhouse, all white leather living room suite. Big screen in all 3 rooms. Living room, both bedrooms. A California king in the master. I don't know if y'all understand when I say come home and a motherfucker trip out and it's like, damn, you tripping with me? Bitch, I just brought you from the projects. All right, let me bounce out. And she had good head and good monkey. But she didn't have good head on her shoulders. We got to be a little more careful. That's like I tell y'all. See, I wore rubbers like it was a religion. I used to keep them everywhere in my wallet, in the glove box, in the armrest, in my dresser, on my nightstand, in the nightstand, nigga, everywhere. In my gym bag. But it was because I was raised a certain way.
Right.
See, I was told if you start having kids, nigga, you can take the rubber off, them yours. No, you can go over there and get her and go come on down here and get your job, nigga. Come here.
Right.
And I always see I was a ball player and I was an entertainer. So I didn't want kids all around town. And then the A shit came out with the Magic Johnson and the Easy E shit. I'm like, oh no, not your boy. So that's was my error. And that don't mean you can't do it a bunch of different ways, guys. But we know the right way to do shit. Because you have to have a certain resolve to go the alternative route. Because we know niggas are quick to say, fuck it. I ain't with the bitch.
Absolutely.
We are so quick and genuine. I don't know. I just think that the way to get it right is to put the man back in the household and start working from that point. That's not the only way to do shit, y'all. I'm just talking about as a people. It's making a movement. It's going in a certain direction. We need to have a plan. We don't need to keep saying, well, you know, my daddy did it like this. Well, you know, my Uncle Joe, he did it like this. What's the best way for us to move forward? What's our best course of action? And let's attack it that way. Because we know we're going to make it shake. Don't ever get it twisted. Just because the wheels came off this bitch, we'll put them bitches back on. Nigga said we're going to rock this bitch till the wheels fall off. Nigga, we'll put them bitches back on.
Absolutely.
Because that's what we do. And when I tell y'all here on Real Talk Dallas After Dark, man, Nostalgic Radio, they been so good to a nigga, man. We've been banging this thing in September. It's going to be 2 years, man. These niggas don't hear me, though. In September. It's finna be June now. In September, I'm going to be hitting on 2 years. And we started with 4 shows, and now we got 40. And my brother's still too busy to come on and talk on his own show. Y'all think about that part of it.
I think I'll be tired by the end of the week. I think that's what it is.
Oh, no.
By
What the
the
thing
time.
is, though, the body can only withhold so much. You can only take so much.
I think by Monday I'll be like, man, do I really want to talk? I was running this show, running that show. It takes a lot of energy to run the show, so.
Oh, no doubt now. I didn't say you wasn't doing that.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think that's what it is. I'd be burnt out because I didn't talked about every topic all week. So by the time I come out, I'm like, man, what am I going to talk about on my show?
Well, we could talk about 47 on every show. But I did want to bring this up in passing before I get out of here. Y'all notice how the P. Diddy shit done went away now?
Right.
Y'all notice how they done reduced his tax bracket? Now you got a bunch of motherfuckers that he fucked or done shit with silver suiting him like he gonna pay them. Nigga, if ain't no criminal case, I ain't getting you shit. You just want some money, nigga. You better go get a job.
Absolutely.
But now that's kind of how I see it. And I don't think P. Diddy worth a damn. My brother will tell you, I don't think it worth shit. But we're not talking about what I think. We're talking about the judicial system, and people now want a bunch of silver suits talking about they want some money. Shit, okay. What's gonna make him give it to you?
Right.
Because he gave Cassidy some money? Cassidy had him with his drawers down. Think about it.
Right.
Now everybody been hollering about they gonna get this cat, they gonna get that cat, ain't nobody done nothing. And I believe he coming up on 2 years now.
Yep.
He gonna be in jail. In another 12 months, they gonna be talking about parole.
Yeah. He gonna be gone.
So now y'all take that with y'all. And on Nostalgic Radio, man, we got shows on every day of the week, every night, man, during the daytime on Saturdays and Sundays. Y'all need to fuck with us, man. If y'all just want to listen to some good old fashioned music that's about some love and some tenderness. And you know, your mama used to have to sing to the pussy.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Had to talk them up out the drawers. Yeah, all that.
Create some
man,
mixtapes.
you know what I'm talking about? We Nostalgic Radio, man. Y'all need to fuck with us. But I'm here every Tuesday night. Y'all hear me? From 7 to 9. It's Mr. 21421 Joe. And I'll be back next Tuesday. Real talk, Dallas After Dark. And I appreciate everybody that fuck with me. Yeah, sir.
Friend of mine, I guess we'll call him Lil Johnny this time. Now Lil Johnny lived a life of a hard knock, have not, project boy,
Brother Records.
The mama did what she could, but the grind was hard. The last thing he wanted to do was break the Jones hard.